Ever picked up the phone to a call that just says unknown or blocked, leaving you wondering who it could possibly be? Or maybe you've made a crucial business call, only for the recipient to have no idea who's on the other end, leading to missed opportunities and a less professional image. It's a common frustration in today's fast-paced communication world. Your caller ID isn't just a number. It's your first impression, your digital handshake, and a vital tool for building trust and recognition. In the world of business communications, especially when you're using a powerful platform like RingCentral, setting your caller ID correctly is absolutely crucial. Imagine running a sales team where every outbound call displays a generic company number, or worse, unknown. How many potential clients would simply ignore those calls? Now, picture the difference if your sales reps could display a direct line, a specific department number, or even a local area code that resonates with the recipient. That's the power of strategic caller ID management. This isn't just about vanity. It's about efficiency, professionalism, and effective communication. Whether you're a small business owner making calls to clients, a large enterprise managing multiple departments, or an individual user wanting to personalize your outbound presence, RingCentral offers robust features to control exactly what your recipients see. From customizing your outbound number for different campaigns to ensuring consistency across your team, getting your caller ID right can significantly impact your call answer rates, customer trust, and overall business success. But how exactly do you navigate RingCentral's settings to achieve this? It might seem like a small detail, but the nuances of caller ID setup can be surprisingly intricate, especially when dealing with various phone types, shared lines, and multi-site configurations. Do you want your direct line to show? What about the main company number? And what happens if you're part of a shared line group? These are all valid questions that, if left unanswered, can lead to confusion and a less than optimal communication experience. That's why in this video, we're diving deep into the world of RingCentral Caller ID. We'll break down everything you need to know, from the basic settings for individual users to more advanced configurations for administrators managing a larger team. By the end of this guide, you'll be able to confidently set and manage your caller ID in RingCentral, ensuring every call you make leaves the right impression. We'll cover how to access the caller ID settings within the RingCentral admin portal and the RingCentral desktop and mobile apps. We'll explore the different types of numbers you can use, such as direct lines, company numbers, and even shared line numbers. We'll also touch on best practices to maximize your caller ID's effectiveness and address common troubleshooting scenarios. So, let's get started on making your RingCentral calls stand out for all the right reasons. First up, let's look at the most common scenario: setting your caller ID as an individual user. This is for anyone who wants to control what number appears when they make outbound calls from their personal RingCentral extension. To do this, you'll want to log in to your RingCentral online account, which is essentially the web portal. Once logged in, look for the Settings tab. Within Settings, you'll usually find an Outbound Calls/Faxes section, and under that, you'll see Caller ID. Here, RingCentral typically gives you options to set your caller ID by phone and by feature. By phone allows you to designate a specific caller ID for calls made from different devices connected to your RingCentral account. This could be your desk phone, the RingCentral desktop app, or even the mobile app. You might want your direct line to show when calling from your desk phone, but the main company number when using the mobile app for general inquiries. By feature lets you customize the caller ID for specific RingCentral features like outbound faxes or perhaps certain call campaigns if your plan supports it. The options available to you here will depend on your RingCentral plan and the permissions assigned to your extension. You'll simply select the desired number from the drop-down lists. Don't forget to hit Save after making any changes. Now, what if you're an administrator managing multiple users or a larger organization? Your responsibilities extend beyond individual settings. You'll typically set caller ID at a company level, or for specific users and groups. As an admin, you'll also log into the RingCentral admin portal. From there, navigate to the Users section, and then User List. Select the specific user whose caller ID you want to configure. Similar to individual user settings, you'll find the Outbound Calls/Faxes tab and then caller ID. Here, you have the power to override individual user settings, ensuring consistency across your team. For example, you might want all sales reps to display the main sales line, regardless of their individual preferences. This is also where you can manage caller ID restrictions, allowing or disallowing users from selecting certain types of numbers like direct lines, company numbers, or site numbers if you have a multi-site setup. This level of control is essential for maintaining brand consistency and optimizing call routing. Speaking of multi-site setups, if your business operates with multiple locations, RingCentral offers specific caller ID management for site numbers. Admins can control which site phone numbers users can select for their outgoing caller ID. This can be crucial for businesses that want calls to appear as originating from a specific regional office. You can allow unlimited access to all site numbers or limit access to numbers only assigned to a user's specific site. This is typically found under Account Settings and Multi-Site Settings in the admin portal. Another important aspect is shared lines. If you're part of a shared line group, administrators can configure the outbound caller ID for that entire group. This means that all outbound calls made from any phone within that shared line group will display a consistent number, usually the main number associated with that group. This is managed under Phone System, Groups, Shared Lines in the admin portal. Here, you can decide if the outgoing call should display as the group, number, or individual lines. It's worth noting some important considerations and limitations when setting your caller ID in RingCentral. For instance, caller ID names, also known as CNAM, have a maximum of 15 characters, including spaces, and special characters aren't typically supported. Also, while RingCentral publishes caller ID names to a centralized database, the actual display of the caller ID name is ultimately the responsibility of the receiving carrier. This means that even if you've set everything up perfectly on your end, some recipients might still only see your number, or even unknown, if their carrier doesn't support CNAM or has outdated information. Toll-free numbers, for example, usually only display the number itself, not a company name. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.